been a hot minute. Had rain, so much rain this year, but you know, our river is part of the system that flooded here in Texas, and it's just been too rough to fish. But I think we've got some spots that we might be able to hit today. We're gonna check it out. And if you can, there's plenty of places where you can donate to everyone in need out in Kerrville and Hunt and Cedar Point, Lander, Burn, all these places that Bernie, all these places that got hit pretty bad. But you know, heart goes out to those people. Water is a ferocious thing, man. But we're gonna see if we can slide up here and hit a few of these spots and try to catch a couple fish on a lighter note. Anyways, looks a lot different down here. We're gonna check it out. Yeah, it's been down for several days now, but if I would have came down here when it was flooding, I would have been underwater right now. It was seriously up very high. But hopefully it washed up a bunch of stuff and maybe a couple new fish in here, so let's see what it looks like. We'll try to hit a few spots. Everything looks new now. This is crazy. Looks good though. Still flowing pretty good. Maybe a little too much current in some spots, but I think once it settles down, we'll be grooving. This is all underwater. I can usually just walk here no problem, so try to figure out some of the best spots to cross without getting completely soaked. But we might end up having just a plunge, so we'll see. Oh, we had one. See if we'll pick it back up. I'm just using a little 4-inch Yamamoto Cinco, in that baby bass color. It's got like green with a white belly. There we go. Little guy. With a little 1/0 6-cent wacky hook. I really like these things. Come on, you sucker. Feisty little guy. Still rocking the BFS, the Shimano Corrado BFS, but I did pick up a couple new rod and reels. Oh, this thing is about done. I'll give it one more go. I got a Daiwa Tatula, the 100 series, that little bit shallower spool with a 7-foot Abu Veritas medium rod, which I really like Abu's rods. They're pretty affordable and I really haven't had any problem with them. And that thing's awesome. And then I got a Abu Zeta combo, the older model, the green one with the black pole. And I haven't caught a fish on it yet, but I'm liking it. It's got like 20 pounds of drag, which I'm thinking would be cool for the bay. It's a medium heavy 7-foot rod. Still rocking the wacky rig though. I mean, gosh, I hate rocking a bait for so long, but it's just such, oh, I just had one. There we go, still on. It's just such a fish killer. Lost him twice. All right, because that worm's all crazy. It is just such a fish killer. It's kind of like, you know, like the Ned rig. I don't really like to use it that much, but you know, it just catches them, man. I don't know what the deal is. There we go. Another one. Oh man, I'm losing them like crazy. They're all really small though. Might throw a little fluke on and nose hook it with this wacky hook. I really like to nose hook. Got swiped again. I really like to nose hook flukes. You know, it's definitely not ideal if you're throwing around weeds, but it's a pretty decent hookup ratio. Gives it really good action too. Well, I guess I got my O-rings back. That's kind of crazy. Free floating on there. So this is the new setup I picked up for my birthday a couple weeks ago. Like I said, it's the Daiwa Tatula 100 series and the Abu Veritas rod. This thing is super light. I mean, it's like, might be lighter than my BFS rod and reel setup, which is intense. But super impressed with the Daiwa. I've had a Daiwa spinning reel. And I was kind of feeling going straight Shimano because I love the Corrado so much. But, you know, you can get the Daiwa Tatula a little bit cheaper than you can get a Corrado. So I wanted to try it out. And I'm super impressed. It's a nice reel, very smooth. Just have some 15-pound fluoro spooled up on it. I like it. I think there's a ton of small fish. I'm just got lit up right there, but just kind of dinking it. But you can really bomb with this Tatula, which I'm sure you could with the Corrado too, but They got that thing where the line guide drops when you engage the, when you go to cast it, hit the button. I have noticed though, when you get a backlash, it is a little different. Usually, you know, I leave the button depressed and keep tension on the spool and start pulling line out. Well, I found that doesn't work very well with this one. You kind of just have to loosen the drag way down and pull it out. That works way better on the Daiwa for some reason, but no big deal. Ton of adjustments. I think it's got 20 brake settings, which is crazy. And they do actually seem to work very well. Like even just, you know, adjusting from 7 to 8 or 9 to 10 really changes the cast. Getting lit up pretty good. I'm kind of happy to see that. I was hoping we didn't lose a bunch of fish. I mean, we might have, but we're trying to find a new spot. Also, I'm one of those guys that carries way too much tackle on them. So I got one of these Cast King soft bait organizers, and it is awesome. Usually I'm fiddling through and going through all my stuff in my backpack, and I can never find what I'm looking for. I got to pull everything out. With this thing, you kind of know where everything's at. It's all in these little bags. Kind of like, oh man, are you kidding me? What is going on? Did these get too hot? It's like one of them kind of got deformed. But anyways, this thing keeps it pretty easy to keep all your soft baits organized, and it just kind of fits back in my backpack where I had all my soft baits. So, but I can just pull this out instead of just rifling through everything, and I like it. I like it a lot. I do need to downsize. I think I'm gonna do a kind of like a challenge pretty soon where I just bring ultralight stuff, and I got these tiny little tackle boxes. I've got one rigged up in my survival kit with just like, you know, perch and crappie lures. But that would be a cool video to kind of just go out and make do and see what you can get with something like that. Like I said, I like to run a little flute nose hook, and I got these, I think 3.5 inch Strike King Elastec flutes. What I like to do, which is not my original thought, of purely taking this from other anglers, but you just kind of nose her on right there. Now with this wacky hook, actually, with the wacky hook, I think I'm just gonna have to, it's got a weird angle. I think I'm just gonna have to run it like that, which is fine. Kind of drop shot style without a drop shot. But since we got such a heavy current, I'm just gonna let it ride out. And I've got a loop knot tied on, so when I do a couple jerks, it works like a little soft jerk bait. It looks great. Great action. It's like a dying bait fish, especially floating down the current. Give it a couple pops. Good stuff. Now, floating the current, you're going to have some slack issues. You kind of just have to, I'm using braids, so I'm watching my line on the top of the water. Well, I have a fluoro leader, but I wish I could find these little small flukes in pink. The pink has been straight murdering. I don't know what it is. I like it. Something tried to pick it up. There we go again. Come on. There we, oh, come on, you sucker. Might have to switch hooks. That or it's just really small fish. That's definitely a possibility. But even working up current, man, I mean, give her some jerks, let her float back down. So I've got a good GoPro, but the way I'm running it with a like an audio housing, it's not waterproof at all. So it just means I have to be extremely careful wading out. This stuff is slippery and slimy, and if I fall, it's probably just game over for the GoPro. Man, this stuff gets so deep and so shallow. Oh, that's a slip and slide right there. Oh man, I might be going pretty soon. Oh, there we go. God. There we go. There we go. Whoa, drop off. You gotta kind of treat it like you're walking in the salt water. Shuffle your feet. You're not looking out for stingrays, but you're looking out for drop-offs and making sure you don't bust it. Ah, sweet. Man, this looks awesome down here now. I think this is going to be some good fishing. I'm excited, y'all. This is going to be pretty cool if it stays like this for a while. Of course, you know, we could dive back down anytime and this thing can dry up pretty quick, but for the time being, I'm going to try to take advantage of it. And pull some big ones. Also, I don't really know, about the flood and the bacteria stuff, so I guess I'll just keep an eye on that. Hopefully I don't get sick. Got one. Dadgummit. That's like the fourth fish I've lost. Might have to switch hooks. I don't know if this wacky hook's just not doing it with the fluke or what. I was losing it on the worm too, I don't know. Come on, 6 cents, don't let me down. It's also hard to, you're always going to have slack and current. It's kind of difficult to know when you're getting bit like that. Dadgummit. Take it. I just need one of these guys to swallow it. I'm getting hit left and right. These guys must be hungry. I haven't seen anything big. They're all well under a pound. Maybe I just need to let them eat it a little bit. There you go. Come on, get it. Get it. Just nipping it. Might have to go to my size 1 EWGs. We're gonna try it. I mean, it's a nice hook. Of course, I could just be doing it completely wrong. That's the thing about fishing. I don't know. Definitely not the smartest guy. Usually I can catch them though. I did buy a jackhammer. I'm kind of scared to throw it, to be honest. I mean, 23, 25 bucks for a chatterbait. In my experience, I always lose stuff like that on the first couple casts. And this current is kind of too heavy to go swimming, so I don't really want to. I might switch up to it, I don't know. It looks really good. With these small flukes and the BFS gear, I like to, not work it completely like a jerk bait, but these, small little jerks with your rod tip give it a lot of good action, a lot of tight back and forth action. Is that something? No, it's just the current. I'll let it run for a little bit. See if something picks it up. Got one. Damn. Maybe I don't like these hooks. Golly. What's going on? Oh, they're just little fish. That's why. Saw them. I've lost a decent amount today. Caught one, lost at least 6. There we go. Oh no. I thought that was a hit for sure. Where is that hung up at? I think I've got to go back to Old Faithful, my little EWG hooks. Not sure what's going on with these. That one got it. Little Z-Man Pink Senko. First cast with these. I bought these a while back and haven't got to use them yet. Great action. They're good. It's in some shallow water right now and you can just see the pink just get annihilated. Upgrading a little bit. Oh man, someone took a swipe at this guy. Got that. Oh man, that's starting to get frayed. We're gonna chance it. That Strike King crawl. And this little white jig. I think it's like a reaction tackle white jig, but you know the deal. Get them pretty cheap, and down here in the river you lose a lot of stuff, so unless I'm in the kayak or whatever, I try not to use too much expensive stuff. Oh, we're getting hit again. Man, you can bomb, straight bomb this thing. Feels really good in the hand too. Fits. I was looking at the 150 series, you know, like your standard size, and it felt good, but it definitely didn't feel as palmable to my hands, at least. I've got, you know, medium and a half large hands. So nothing special, but I'll catch dinks all day, but man, I would like to pull something good size out of here. I mean, at least £1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. That would feel crazy in this current. Man, I didn't get that on camera. I just watched this guy just come up and smash this. What a great fish too, man. It's a good looking little largie right there. Pretty healthy. Pretty healthy. Just got to watch him just come up and smash it. Long fella. Great catch. That was fun. Decent one. Decent one. Well, the current's making it feel harder, but good little fish. Good little fish. Great fish. Good fish. Awesome. I'm just happy, man. I've been catching fish like crazy for a while now. Healthy largemouth, sharp teeth, killing the shad, I guess. Took my worm though. But you know, I just haven't been catching because I haven't been able to fish. All the rain. Glad it stopped though, because this is good. So this is what we're rocking with. G-Man bubblegum. Sorry, had a hook in my mouth. This is what we're rocking with, the Z-Man bubblegum stick bait. You know, instead of last tech stuff. And sure as heck has some salt in it too. Now, don't get me wrong, I still like the Yum Dinger. Super cheap alternative. And I've caught a bunch of fish on them. But I got a good deal on eBay for like 6 packs of these things, and it ended up being like $3.50 a pack, which is crazy because they're, I don't know, $8 or $9 a pack, you know, from the store. But this is the first time I've used them, and I caught 2 or 3 fish on them so far, so I'm happy. There it is. That's one thing about using this light gear. If you set your hook down or anything for half a second, it's so hard to find. But I tell you what, with these little stick baits, Nico rigged or wacky rigged, and even flukes, with this Corrado BFS, because it has that shallow spool, I'm able to just skip like crazy without really getting backlashes. Oh, come on. Without getting backlashes, and the skipping is really neat. You know, first off, it's cool as heck. Second off, you know, you're not getting that super loud thud of your bait hitting the water. More stealthy, if you will. Which for docks and grass and works really well. Now, I'm still not a master yet, but about 70% of the time, oh, come on, you sucker. About 70% of the time, I'm skipping pretty well. We'll see what we can do right here. Oh, no. See? Good placement, just not a good skip. It's hard not to just hit the water too early. It really takes a lot of finesse. I think it's his name is Xander. It's hobbyist fishing or hobbyist fishing. I can't remember. Super great breakdowns on skipping and, well, see, there we go, on skipping and bait selection, techniques. Love that dude. He is going to blow up soon. He probably already is blowing up. I don't know. But very knowledgeable guy. See, like, that was great. If it picked up on camera. A lot of it's confidence too, just kind of not thinking and just doing it. There we go. Come on, come on. Nope, rock. There's nothing worse when you have to wait to set the hook on a rock. Man, I was reeling in and these kids are yelling over here. And I just lost something that started pulling drag. Wasn't even paying attention. And then I just picked up that little guy. I don't know what's going on. Now this ain't the hook fault on this one. That was my fault. No hook set. Damn it. Always kind of tripped out when I hear kids yelling down here. One time I was way over there fishing. These two girls jumped off the bridge right where I was fishing, but that's okay. It's, you know, it's a public place. Well, then one of them starts to drown and I have to damn near drop down in my skivvies, jump in and save her. And coincidentally, I almost drowned myself. If you don't know how to save someone that's drowning, you got to look it up. I had to look it up after that because it was kind of dangerous. You know, you got to make sure you get them on their back. That way you can, they don't try to drag you down with them. I didn't know that. I just jumped in. Luckily, it wasn't too far of a swim and we got her saved, but definitely look up how to save a drowning person if you have it. Because your instincts is just to grab them and swim with them, but no, you need to get them on their back. That way you can just kind of drag them along without taking you down in the process. Which I think that's how you do it. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure I'm talking a lot today. This might be a long video for how many fish I've caught. But I miss you guys. It's been a minute. Well, all handful of you that watch the videos. Well, we did it. We busted out the jackhammer, got the clear blade. This is expensive, it's stressful to use, man. Golly. I can't even imagine the dudes that throw $200, $400 glide baits. I can't do it. Now, I did just get a hit the second cast, so might have to get a few more of these. No! Get out of there. Whew. I was about to go swimming. No! Oh my God. All right, guys. Christ almighty. It's so far out there. Ah, we gotta go get it. Hung up twice, but we pulled it off. Just realized that my mic was on my hat on the ground and you couldn't hear any of that. I got my chatterbait hung up over here, got it out, swam out, got it out, got it stuck again, got it unstuck, and then landed a fish, which you just saw. I don't know, that was fun. Oh man, it's been like 2.5 weeks since we've been able to come out and fish, and I'm just having a blast. Whew. I will say about the Shimano Daiwa thing. Now I know I got the Corrado and the Tatula 100 series SV or CT or whatever it is. I can't remember. I know they're not like a one-to-one comparison. But I will say, after breaking in the Daiwa, it feels really nice. But the Corrado kind of felt broken in from the jump, you know, if that makes any sense. I got the Daiwa and made a couple casts when I first got it, and I was like, damn, I don't know about this. But after it's been broken in, I'm really digging it a lot, actually. Still love the Shimano, and I do want to get like a Corrado MGL or MLG, the magnesium spool, and try it out. I still like to try DC too, either an SLX or a Corrado. But you know, I would rather have a Corrado with the magnesium spool than an SLX DC, if that makes any sense. And they're, you know, give or take 20-30 bucks on the price difference. But I've never tried a DC, so I mean, I don't know. I could change my tune real quick. I know if I spend some time on this area and work it, there's some fish in it. It's flowing heavy. It's usually got a decent flow, but nothing like this. But I think it's about time to call it. My wife's probably pissed. The fishing kind of turned on for me, and it's been several weeks, so I couldn't really help it. I needed to make some kind of video. I think I got enough today to make a decent little one. I haven't been down here in a while. I've been kind of doing the kayak thing, which I'll get back on the kayak. I feel like I can get on more fish when I'm on it. But I don't know. I still love coming down here. This is kind of where my friend Jordan and then my brother-in-law Ethan kind of got me back into fishing. I kind of gave up on it for, I don't know, 20 years. And once they got me back on it, I started coming down here a lot because it's real close to my house, and just kind of figured it out, man. Still figuring it out, but I've had some good days down here. All right, it's time to go back. All right, y'all. Not a bad little day. I think I got more video of me talking than I did catching fish, but we caught quite a bit and a couple decent ones for the river. But like I said in the beginning, you know, we had some terrible floods here in Texas, and I'll try to find some links to put up for donations and whatnot. But heart goes out to all those people in every area that got. There's too many to name: San Saba, Haunt, Centerpoint, Leander, Bernie, Kerrville, plenty more. But we are going to try to keep fishing as much as we can, and hopefully the river stays good. I was a little worried about the fish situation after the flood, because we got it pretty good here, just not as much property damage as a lot of other places. Kind of worried about what was going to be like if there was going to be fish, and they're here, so that's good news. Hoping maybe we got some big ones washed in. But anyways, thanks for hanging around, and I don't know what this video is going to look like. Hopefully it's good. But we'll see y'all around. Thanks for watching.